Hello there. We are ready to start Wednesday's science work, animals and their needs. I've got my reference sheet handy and I am ready to go. So we're going to take a look at number 1. It says, which of the following usually gives birth to more than one offspring at a time? An elephant, human, cat, giraffe. Okay, and there's a couple of key words here. Usually, that doesn't mean every single time, but for the most part, which one of these animals gives birth to more than one baby at a time? Well, we can use our reference sheet, but we can also use our picture here. We know that almost every single time a cat has a litter of kittens, a litter has more than one. So that is going to be our best answer. Okay. It also says down here in reproduction, let's see, others have more than one offspring at a time. For example, a giraffe gives birth to one baby at a time. Cats and dogs give birth to more than one baby at a time. So we were right on the money. Number 2, some animals lay eggs instead of having live birth. Where do babies develop and grow until they are fully developed? Where do their babies? Okay, so if we're talking about a bird who's laying eggs, do they usually stay underground, outside the egg, inside the mother, or inside the egg? So let's just a baby blue jay. Okay, that's a type of bird. Where does a baby blue jay stay after the egg has been laid? It stays inside the egg until it's ready to hatch. Number 3, which of the following is an example of an animal that lays eggs instead of giving live birth? A, chicken, B, cow, C, horse, or D, mouse. So basically this is asking us which one of these animals is a bird rather than a mammal. Remember, mammals give live birth. Birds, reptiles, and amphibians and fish lay eggs. So which one of these is not a mammal? The picture also gives us a hint. If you pick chicken, you are correct. Number 4, most of the time the blank take care of the eggs while waiting for them to hatch by keeping the eggs warm and by protecting them from any danger. Would that be the sisters, fathers, mothers, or brothers? Mothers is the correct answer. Now, if we're talking about a penguin, and I think we talked about this when we were talking about birds, the father penguins are actually the ones that protect the eggs. They put them on top of their feet, kind of under their belly, and hide them. But for the most part, the mothers are the ones that protect the young. Number 5. Which is an example of an animal whose father takes care of the eggs instead of the mother? That's funny. A, cat. B, penguin, emperor penguin. C, eagle, or D, ferret. Well, we just talked about it. Penguin. Number 6, what do we call an animal that hunts other animals for food? A predator, a victim, a prey, or producer? So it appears we have a coyote and a rabbit. It looks like the coyote is chasing the rabbit, probably for dinner. So what would we call this coyote? Well, if we look at our reference sheet in the food section, gives us our definitions of prey and predator. A predator is an animal that hunts other animals like a tiger. Prey is an animal that's hunted for food, so it's the one that's going to get eaten. So in this case, the prey is the rabbit, and the coyote is the predator. So we'll go with predator. Number 7, what animal is the predator in the picture below? All right, so looks like we are in a barn or at a farm because there's a horse, a cow, a cat, and a mouse. Okay, so we're picking out which one is the predator, the one that's hunting for food. Well, it looks like the cat is going after the mouse. And we know that horses typically eat grass and oats. They don't really eat any other small animals. Same with cows. They eat grass and hay. Mice, I don't think they eat any other animal. They just eat our food and stuff. Chew our paper. So cat is the best answer. Number 8, animals that are eaten by other animals are called predators, consumers, prey, or chasers. Okay, it's really hard to see this because I printed it in black and white because my color printer it takes so much ink and it's expensive. But there's a mouse right here. If you look really close, an owl is trying to grab a mouse with those sharp talons or sharp claws we talked about. So we're asking, what would the mouse be called? Because it's going to be eaten by other animals, by an owl in this case. So what would the mouse be called? Prey. Very good. Number 9, what animal is the prey in this picture? So we got a frog and a snake. So our choices are snake, frog, no predators are in this picture, or no prey are in this picture. So which one of these animals usually eats another animal? He's a hunter. I kind of think of him as maybe a little bit scary even. Snake, definitely. And last one, animals need to have shelter in order to survive. What is shelter? Is it a place animals avoid, which means they don't go there? Is it a place to get rain, a place to get food, or a place that covers and protects? All right, well, if we don't know, our reference sheet will help us. Right here we've talked about shelter. Animals need shelter to survive. It provides a place that covers and protects it. All right. There we go. All right, that's it for Wednesday.